Hey guys, it's Ariel. I was gonna make a video right now and then I just deleted it. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to say something different. I wasn't really feeling it. So the energy that I'm really feeling is there's this calmness. I wrote down calm after the storm, relaxed fully into self, minor recognition of own faults, and taking accountability for one's own actions. What I meant by minor recognition of own faults, I just meant that it's almost like we've gotten the big ones out of the way, our big blockages, our big ego, and that the traits from our ego, the massive ones. Now the minor recognitions are just smaller ones, and they're easier to release because we have trained ourselves to let go. It feels like an energy of being able to quite literally see the past versions of ourselves versus the now, all the work that we've put in and done, seeing that our reactions and our responses are that of what we were trying to manifest ourselves into being back then. We are now emanating a manifestation of ourselves that we were calling in the past. We are emanating that now with this recognition that we are actually the person that we wanted to manifest ourselves into being in the past. Now we are like, oh, so just staying authentic in every moment of every day manifests things quicker. It feels like each interaction with connections around us, be it online, be it in our physical reality, in a store, at work, from our car windows, you know what I mean? Just, I feel like the interactions are more heartfelt, or I feel like they are more authentic. I feel like there is more grace being had in the connections around us to be human, to make mistakes, maybe not expecting the people and connections around us to essentially fuck up, but if they happen to have a moment where they slip and revert to an old pattern or an old way of being or an old way of thinking, we are more graceful with our response to them. Hey, don't sweat it. It's fine. We all have those moments. Let's just move on. It's okay. I forgive you. Period. It feels like in places where we used to put a lot of energy into attacking or being defensive about, for instance, if there is somebody who is criticizing us in the past, we might have gotten very defensive. That was weird. There was a lot of rage. There was a lot of hurt. You know, the anger comes from a wounded place. The angry responses comes from a lack of control within. It feels like we've gathered ourselves. It feels like we've gained control over our... Lord have mercy, these sounds are like highly stimulating me right now. You might be being very sensitive to the sounds around you or very jumpy. This is a sign that you are upgrading your frequency because you are becoming more dialed in. It feels, honestly, you guys, like the collective took a fat hit of a massive bong, okay? It feels like everybody just took a step back, realized that we are only in control of our own selves, not of everything around us, not of anyone else, not of what happens in the planet, in the world, and now we are only in tune with what we are here to do, what we are here to emanate, which is pure authenticity. This is a beautiful message. I love you guys so much. It feels like we are walking into a comfortability, into a safer energy to be ourselves. It feels like we are less aligned with superficial, surface level things, and we are really in tune with spirit. There was a lot of chaotic energy. There was a lot of chatter in the mind, you know, leading up to this energy. That's why I wrote calm after the storm, because it felt like there was something we had to overcome, a karmic checkpoint, a boss level, an upgrade in thyself, upgrade in our perception, upgrade in our divine messages, upgrade in our perception, upgrade in our perspective of material, of energy, of this world. Like, we upgraded our intellectual understanding of what we live in. It seems like we opened the door to more honesty and to less delusion, less delulu, and we are more in tune with actual ancient codes and not the ones that are being fed to us by false light beings. Nonetheless, this feels like a beautiful symphony is being played in our minds in the background. It feels like we have cool lo-fi playing while we are just emanating our truest characteristics of our own selves, all being divine, all living divinely orchestrated and in tune with the frequency of the universe and of God and of love and compassion and understanding and lighthearted communication. Even when things feel like they're very rocky in a connection, it feels more like, hey, just we're in a rough patch and like we'll get over it. Right now there's just something clearly triggering one of us or both of us, but we'll move past it. It feels very easygoing, it feels loving, and this full moon is boom, boom, bam, one of my favorites. Sagittarius energy. This is timeless. Whenever you see this video and message is when you are supposed to. I gotta head back in, but I love you guys.